You might be making a very common mistake on your LinkedIn headshot photo that could be costing you some connections. This is Brenda Meller, and in today's LinkedIn tip, I'm going to talk about zooming in on your headshot photo. Now, before I show you how to zoom in on your photo, I want to just give you the lay of the land so you can see what I'm referring to here. This is your headshot photo, and it's the circular area which contains your headshot. Now, if you look on my screen in the upper right-hand corner from the LinkedIn homepage, you see it's a little preview of my profile. I've got a small headshot, my name, my headline in there. And then in the middle of the screen, you'll see it says start a post and my headshot photo appears next to there. Now, that's your view. It doesn't really matter how big it is for there, but what I want you to consider is this. As we look through the homepage feed, just look at the size of the headshot photos and the size of the people's faces next to those as well. So for example, Ryan Morrison, he has his headshot photo from the top of his head down to his waist. His face is so tiny, we can't even make it out in there, right? So as we scroll down, we see John, it's a little bit closer, but it's still a little bit difficult to tell, to see his face. Carrie's a little bit more zoomed in, so it's a little bit easier for us to make out what she looks like, right? So as you're scrolling through, I want you to keep in mind that most of the time your headshot photo is so tiny, it's appearing in the homepage feed, and it makes it really difficult to see your face unless you've zoomed in on that. And you can just see several examples of that in here. Here's a nice larger one, Jackie Simon. We can actually make out her face. Now, let's say people are doing searches for you on LinkedIn. I'm just going to type in VP of Marketing just to give an example of what appears here in search results. I'm going to click on people. And you're going to notice in the people search results, the very same technique at play here. Those individuals that have a zoomed in headshot photo, it's easier for us to see your face. If you're further back, if it's a full body shot like this gentleman right here, we can't even make out the face at all inside there. Those that are more zoomed in, like Matt, we can actually see that person's face. Now, we as human beings, we're not much different. We're all hardwired to want to be able to see faces. They've actually done studies on newborn babies where they show them a black and white image versus a photo, and babies are more drawn to photos. So we are hardwired to like to be able to look at faces. So here's what I want you to do. If your headshot photo is too far back, I want you to zoom in on it, and it's a really easy technique to do. You don't have to upload a new photo. All you need to do is this. Click on your headshot photo, and then in the lower left-hand corner, you're going to see a little pencil icon with the word edit underneath it. Click on that, and then inside the edit photo, once it populates inside here, you're going to see a zooming tool. Now, the goal here is to get your headshot photo where your face from the very top of your forehead to the bottom of your chin, that should be about 50 to 60% of the circle. Now, if you need to zoom in, you can just drag on this sliding tool here and you can zoom back or you can zoom in. And then once you get it to the right position, you can also drag that photo down. So the key here is your face should be taking up most of the space of that circle. Again, from the top of your forehead to the bottom of your chin, really all that we're showing of your shoulder is just a bit of that neckline in here. It's really not a full body shot in here. Once you're happy with those results, you click on Save Photo, and that will automatically get it to the right spacing on your LinkedIn profile. Do keep in mind that most of the time people are not going to be looking at your headshot photo from your profile, but instead in the search results, in the home page feed, or in other places throughout the platform where it's really super tiny. Now, having a zoomed in headshot photo, not only is it good to help to bring more people to your profile, get more of those invitations accepted, get more click-throughs from the homepage to your profile, but it also, a more zoomed in photo which allows us to see your face more clearly, makes you seem more approachable, more important, and more engaging. So I hope that you found this tip helpful. This is Brenda Meller helping you to get a bigger slice of the LinkedIn pie. If you found this tip helpful, I'd love to hear from you. Go ahead and drop a comment below, and I look forward to seeing you on LinkedIn.